No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Foresters.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Wir sind erstmal nett.
Likely. You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Die Drecksau.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ich glaube, das haben wir ganz gut gelöst. Das war so ein Zwischending, wir haben ihn nicht zu sehr gereizt, aber wir haben auch nicht
Your
gesagt.
sister can help us.
Nimm
Although
uns
just
hart.
a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Wenn wir die Tyrells auf unserer Seite haben, wäre das natürlich schön. Sind wir jetzt die Tochter, die Myra hieß sie, glaube ich. Was haben wir? Ja, wir sind die Myra. Wir sehen das an dem Baum, an dem Wappen. Was ist das denn? Eine Münze?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Mhm.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Die Rose.
Ethan made this for me.
Ja, der Lord. Was haben wir hier? Ist nicht fertig geschrieben. Was steht da? An wen sollte der gehen?
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Ja, jetzt brauchst du ihn ja nicht fertig schreiben. Nach dem, was geschehen ist. Schon traurig, ne? Auch schwer für alle Familienmitglieder. Vor allem sie jetzt in dieser... Was ist das für ein Haar? Also, so wie die Haare sich in ihrer Position, wollte ich sagen. Sie ist ja praktisch hier als Geisel fast schon. Könnte man sehen.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Ja, alle. Vielleicht weiß sie auch noch gar nicht davon. Ich weiß es ja gar nicht.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Ich brauche ja schon ein paar Tage, ehe diese Informationen weitergehen. Ah, okay, ein Brief von Mutter. Was war denn das gerade?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Wer klopft denn da? Vielleicht Lady Marjorie? Ist es normal, dass es so im Hintergrund verschwimmt alles? Da muss ich mal schauen.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Wer ist das? Was will der hier? Ach, okay.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble, but I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy, not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Guter Junge, wir hätten ihn bezahlen sollen. Oh Gott.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Oh je. Oh je, oh je, oh je.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Oh, bitte was?
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Bitte
I wouldn't
was?
ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Ja. Ein bisschen Bauchpinseln, das werden wir hinkriegen.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Die Königin Regentin Cersei. Das kleine, intrigante Schalempchen.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Ja.
Good luck.
Oh Gott, oh Gott. Herzflattern, Herzflattern. Leute, nee. Das Herz darf man kein falsches Wort sagen. Oh, wen haben wir denn dabei? Die Vernunft.
You can do this.
Die destillierte Vernunft. Das hört sich an, als wären hier ewig viele Leute. Das liegt an dem Raumhall.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Ah,
With your
1:1.
permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Ich fühle mich gerade so ein bisschen wie Sansa.
Your Grace.
Girl knows
the
her
Queen is
courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said.
Ah, Mist.
I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty, if you have any loyalty at all? Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. and I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions, while in fact saying nothing at all.
Das war der Plan. Tyrion könntest du das nicht so offensichtlich
Old
sagen.
allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Nicht?
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
Mist.
Evading the question won't help her cause. Who do you choose?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants.
What?
Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Marjorie wird das doch verstehen. Ich sollte alles sagen, was ihr gefällt. Ja, ich hab's da ein bisschen drumherum gesprochen. Ja, in mancher Stadt.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased.
That is good.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
Nein.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
Auf alle Fälle werden wir das
You
versuchen.
are a brave girl, aren't you?
Uns bleibt nichts
I'll
anderes
consider
übrig.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Gut. Aber wir müssen uns merken, welche Intrige wir hier spinnen. Oh je. Oh, lange Folge. Das lief nicht ganz wie geplant. Ja, ich weiß. Aber es ist in so kurzer Zeit und erst durchlesen und dann, was wäre das Beste? Und welche Hintergedanken könnte man da noch haben? Das ist schon schwierig. Das ist gar nicht so einfach, wie das immer von weitem aussieht. So auf dem Schuh, ganz aufgeregt. Zuschauerplatz, wollte ich sagen. Beifahrersyndrom, ne? Fragt mal den guten Gronk, der weiß das. Erklärt das öfter mal. Es hat euch gefallen und ihr saßt genauso auf der Kante eures Sitzes wie ich hier die ganze Zeit. Lasst ein Like da, lasst einen Kommentar da. Schaut mal bei Facebook oder Twitter vorbei. Wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin. Ciao.